So the first thing I would do is address the opinion leaders of the intellectual dark web, or those opinion leaders who are in sync with the basic mission statement of the community. I would ask them for meaningful tasks. One meaningful thing that they could contribute is like give their favorite 200 books. This is something that Jordan Peterson has started already on his webpage. I think Sam Harris as well has started sharing his favorite books, and this is something that many people have been asking for. They want to know what our opinion leaders' major influences are. So let's start with something like an integral bibliography where they put together the most relevant literature. Then ask for more. Ask for the most relevant topics that in their minds are covering the whole field, are covering the grand narratives that they're developing. The issue at hand is that in being experienced, in having spent a few decades studying, they will have a very good sense of which topics are most likely to yield results. The way we usually are doing it at universities is somewhat upside down, because at universities you're usually asked to formulate a research topic, a research question, before you really have studied the literature. So you're expected to know in beforehand, prior to being experienced, you're expected to know which questions will be worth asking and which are not worth asking. And this is something you simply can't know. I think it's much more reasonable to approach those who are experienced, namely the professors, and ask them for research questions that according to them will yield results, and then let the community work on these questions and feed the results back into the community, and maybe feed the results even back to the opinion leaders, the professors themselves, and help them to get a better grasp on some of these specific topics. So ask, for example, Jordan Peterson for his favorite books. Ask him for the topics that he finds to be most promising, and then let the community work on these, go through these in detail, and create content for the community as a whole.